Hallo en welkom by vandag se BlitzFokus episode. Vandag gesels ons bietjie met Lydia Uugwanga oor die finansiële gesondheid en finansiële keuses van die jeug. Dan gesels ek en Jaydene bietjie oor wat in die wêreld van die jeug aangaan en wat is nuut. En heel laaste luister ons na 'n nuwe liedjie. So sit terug en geniet hierdie episode saam met ons.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises. From artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
Welkom BlitzFokus kykers by vandag se wat is nuut en soos laasweek het ek vir Jaydene Ambrosini saam op die bank. So baie welkom Jaydene.
Ek is weer terug.
Jy is weer terug. O, soos ons laas gesê het, ek moet net sê hallo.
Ja, ek weet dat ek was weer met Jaydene Ambrosini.
Ja. Hoe gaan dit met jou?
Ek is alright, die week is reg, alles is alright. En jy?
Nee, gaan goed. Ek geniet nou 'n vinnige update want vir vanoggend toets die traffic of ons sê die verkeer was baie heel okay, want die kinders is mos nou besig met eksamen, so nie almal gaan skool toe nie of alles, so dit is vir my lieflik.
So jy oggend is baie goed vandag.
40 minute voor ek by werk was vir die werk te ry nie, want die verkeer is rustig. So dan het ek 'n goeie dag.
Okay, so om vir Rozanne 'n goeie dag te hê, moet die traffic baie rustig wees.
Ja, asseblief.
Okay.
Asseblief. Ek wil nie 2 keer by 'n robot sit nie. Ek wil die eerste keer as ek groen gaan wil ek ry.
Okay.
Maar verder gaan dit heel rustig.
Jesus, lekker om te hoor.
So vinnige, ons gaan nou baie naby die semifinale en die finale van die NSSR Liga. So ons is nou amptelik al in Augustus.
Yes.
So die semifinale en die finale is die 14 en 15de Augustus en dan die finale of die semifinale 14 en 15 en dan die finale is die 22ste Augustus. So dit is nou weer 'n groot ding waarna ons almal uitsien en
gaan 'n besige maand wees.
Ja, definitief. En net daarna, dis soos die semifinale, dan die finale en die naweek daarna is dit kuns en kultuur.
Wow.
So ons gaan vir ons by Maandag gaan dit lekker bedrywig wees.
So ons kalender gaan baie vol wees vir die hele maand.
Ja.
En ons gaan baie te môre sê op nuus.
Ja. So ons het nou nog wedstryde wat vandag plaasvind. Nee, nie vandag nie, Woensdag, sorry. Woensdag plaasvind die 5de en dan die 8ste, die Saterdag die 8ste en daarna dan gaan hulle aankondig dan hoe wie doen die 4 spanne wat in die semifinale is. So dit is opwindend.
En ons het al ons predictions ingesit in die kantoor, ons het al ingesit.
So julle moet nou kyk of ons sal aankondig.
Alles gaan gereveal word op die einde. Alles gaan gereveal word. My predictions het dit getop, ek weet dit net.
Okay, ons sal kyk.
Ek dink Rozanne is 'n bietjie competitive met dit, is like ek ken nie van dit, kom ons kyk.
Kom ons kyk maar.
Jy glo my nie, ek weet dit gaan reg wees.
Okay. En dan 'n ander bietjie nasionale nuus is nou hulle met die soos ek sê die rollout van die e of die electronic IDs. Dit is nou baie groot. Ons sal nie diep in die kontroversiële aspek van dit ingaan nie.
Ja.
Maar ek dink daar's tog dis 'n interessante ding.
Dit
is 'n interessante konsep. So vir die wat nou nie weet, dit gaan basies 'n ID-kaart wees wat 'n microchip in het in die ID-kaart en dan gaan al jou inligting daarop wees. So hulle gaan vir jou 'n nuwe ID-nommer skep, so 'n elektroniese ID-nommer. En dan gaan dit soos jou paspoort elke 10 jaar verval,
Ja.
so jy moet dan weer heraansoek doen vir dit, en soos 'n hernuwing, en dan gaan al jou inligting daar wees, soos jou naam, jou van, jou geboortedatum, hulle gaan ook daar blaai jou duimafdrukke,
Ja.
so dan is al daai inligting nou op die chip op jou kaartjie. Soos wat hulle dit nou by 'n vergadering aangekondig het laasweek, was dat dit nou, jy gaan nou na 'n bank toe gaan en dan scan hulle jou ID,
Ja.
en dan scan hulle jou fingerprint, en dan sê hulle soos, okay, dit stem ooreen, ons kan aangaan met die proses, en dan het hulle klaar al jou inligting.
Wow.
So ja, dit is 'n bietjie kontroversieel vir die
Dit
mense
is,
wat
ja.
sê daar's baie privaatheid oorbruggings,
Ja.
daar's 'n groot gaping daar vir soos die cyber security daarvan, soos hacking van inligting en daai tipe goeders. So ek dink dit is iets wat hulle gaan baie mooi dit moet manage.
Ja, maar dit vat oor van as 'n hele campaign wat dit
Ja.
oor dit begin het so. En hulle vat dit deur die land. So ja.
So almal gaan op 'n stadium moet aansoek doen vir nog 'n ID, met 'n nuwe
Kan nie
ID-nommer.
weer in hy lyne staan nie. Ek is alright. Hulle kan dit al hierdie keer. Ek is alright. Ek is
Ja.
alright met dit.
jy sê Lissy,
Ek dink
jy sal
nie-
op die einde wanneer almal dit reed
Asseblief, wanneer dit rustig raak, dan gaan ek eers apply. Ek is
Dit
alright.
is so toe MTC aankondig dat hulle moet mos nou jou SIM-kaart registreer. Yes, die rye.
Ek het nog nooit vir MTC so vol gesien. Ek het nie geweet mense gaan ewen MTC toe nie.
En toe sê die mense, okay, ons sal wag tot die einde. Ek was een van hulle. Toe sê nee, ek sal wag tot die einde wanneer dit rustig is, die meeste mense nou. En toe kom aan die einde, toe is daar so baie mense wat gesê het,
Want
ons sal
almal
na
het
die
dieselfde
einde.
mindset gehad. Almal het ons kyk, kom ons gaan op die einde van dit gaan minder mense wees, maar toe het julle almal mekaar gevang.
Ja, en toe moet hulle dit uitstel. So
Wow.
ek dink dit gaan dalk nou dieselfde situasie wees. Almal gesê nee, aan die einde wanneer dit rustiger is. So ons sal maar sien hoe
So kom
gaan.
ons wees slim, kom ons wees like die eerste mens.
Die eerste lot wat gaan.
Ja, kom ons wees maar al wat 'n bietjie lank is. Dis nie so lank as die mense wat op die einde is nie.
Ja,
So
dalk
dit
so.
gaan beter wees.
Maar ek hou van my ID. Ek is oud genoeg dat ek nog so van die oorspronklike ID's het wat nie eens 'n QR-kode agterop het nie. Al my inligting staan nog so mooi op my ID.
Jy wil dit hou.
Ek hou van daai ID.
Dis meer personalized.
Ja, en dit
Ja.
is tog so fun as 'n mens kan sien. Ewen nou met die werk dan sien ek partykeer mense se ID's, dan is ek soos, is dit hoe jy gelyk het op 13 of op 16? So ek sê, damn my guy. Of dit is altyd so interessant. So ek
Ja.
het nou soos my ID, is ek 16 en ek sê so ja, so het ek gelyk toe ek 16 was.
Jy's trots op dit.
Ja.
Tuis weilik.
Ja. So dit is die nasionale nuus sover.
Ja.
Dit is 'n groot ding wat nou gaan. So ek is bietjie senuweeagtig om te sien waar dit gaan
Ek is ja.
en daar's nou so baie kontroversie rondom dit, of kontroversiële aspekte daarvan wat
Ja.
baie mense so stem saam met dit, party stem nie saam nie. Party mense skop heel teen en sê hulle gaan nie dit doen nie vir wat ook al redes dit nou al
Ja.
mag sê. So ons sal maar sien hoe gaan dit. Die mense
Kom ons
daar
kyk hoe
was-
werk dit uit.
ja, daar was party organisasies wat dit wou stopsit. Wat dit wou bietjie blok, maar dit het toe nou nie, die minister het toe aangekondig nee, dit gaan voort. So
So dit is dit aan julle.
dit is 'n ding. Ja.
Okay.
En net so vinnige volgende week ek vertrek binnekort en dan gaan ek 'n bietjie op 'n avontuur wat ek as ek nou terug is almal weer sal vertel en dan volgende week gaan jy en Irene Marie bietjie die nuus doen.
Ons gaan dit
So dan
oorvat.
Ja, julle
Ja.
so julle moet nou regtig wys hoe dit gedoen word.
Ja.
Ja, maar dankie dat jy vandag saam op die bank gesit het.
Altyd 'n plesier.
Tot volgende keer.
Volgende keer.
Daar's die BlitzFokus kykers. Dit was Wat is Nuut waar ons bietjie gesels oor wat aangaan in die wêreld van die jeug. Net hierna gaan ek bietjie gesels met Lydia Uugwanga. Dit was 'n voorafgeskiede onderhoud waar sy bietjie gesels oor die jeug en hulle finansiële toekoms. BlitzFokus kykers, welkom by vandag se onderhoud. Ek is bevoorreg om vir Lydia Uugwanga saam met my op die bank te hê. So Lydia, very big welcome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the invitation.
Yeah, and it was on such a short notice, so I really appreciate you coming in today.
My pleasure.
Please. So you're working with at Old Mutual.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about your background in the financial sector and the insurance sector.
All right. I have been in the financial sector only for 2 years, and I came into the financial sector after COVID. So I had to decide after COVID whether to change my career, or because the people that I used to work with or work for, they passed on during COVID. So this is how I ended up with in the financial sector.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell us a bit about what does your job entail?
I work for Old Mutual as a PFA, personal financial advisor, meaning I assist people with their finances, whether budgeting, insurance, investments, all that, and short-term insurance as well.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, so you work with clients and you basically tell them how to manage their finances, what they need to get in place, all those type of things.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly why I wanted you to hear
All
today.
right.
So if you look at the young people and the financial situation that they are in currently, I mean, if we look at the opportunities that, say, example, my parents had in the financial, well, the economy, sorry, at that time and this time, whatever. What is the advice you give young people nowadays on how they can manage their finances in such a way that they are living comfortably now, but they are also securing their future financially?
Well, first of all, I would say if you are young, find a way to make money. That's the very first step. And to live comfortably, once you've landed that, either it's a job or whatever source of income that you have, maybe from a business that you started, it's now important to determine what can that income afford you and live within the means of that income, but ensure that there's a 25% of that income should be going towards your investment. And I say 25%, and it could sound like it's a little bit high, but I'm looking at it at a point where you're saying, as a young person, your financial responsibilities are very minimal and they grow with time. So take that opportunity to aggressively invest so that in the near future you are able to now reduce on that amount and live the soft life that the young people always talk about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So not focusing on living the best life now, but what you can afford while also saving.
Yes, and it also then builds the habit of investment. And once you've tasted that investment, because it can also create a secondary income where you use your salary or wage, whatever income is, generating another capital interest on that investment. And say in 5 years, usually investment 5 years is where we look at and we say you can guarantee that the income can become then something that can even support you without the job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And now working with clients and younger people, and so what is the main mistakes that you see young people make regarding their finances?
Ooh, I've made those mistakes myself, and I'm sure many people have. The biggest mistake that I see young people do is they seek for financial advice very late, or they go with what is already the knowledge they have in the family. So if your mother was not good with money, and that is the only person who's giving you advice, you go following those steps, and later on when you realize that maybe you are in debt, you understand, it's very hard to come out of that. So they seek information a bit late, or from the wrong people.
Okay.
Yes.
So the advice there would be then to make sure that as soon as you are financially on your own,
before we don't go look for a job to become a doctor and then you learn how to become a doctor.
Yes.
So why are we waiting for the first job for you to go and find out what you're supposed to do with your finance? As little as you get from your parents or whoever gives you money, just read upon books. That's why I love social media. Social media has opened rooms for us to learn from the best people, from different people across the world, and get what we need. The information that you need might not be the same that I need, but I can find it. And then from there you can also now walk into maybe Old Mutual and find out what exactly is this.
walk into Old Mutual and to go ask for Lydia.
You can do that as well. You can do that as well, but I'm sure there are many financial advisors across the country. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so for the young people, they have now their first job.
Yes.
So going from there with their first paycheck or registering at their first job, what's the steps there? Like, do they need a pension? Do they need a life insurance? Where do they start?
I love this question. I love this question because a lot of young people that they are landing their first job, they assume that financial advice is for the rich people or for the people that they are now preparing for retirement.
Yeah.
But when should one really prepare for retirement? As soon as you have a steady income, then you should make sure that the working years are also supporting you right now and also are supporting you for the income that you will be able to utilize once you are on pension. Because we count as pension years as they are not income generating years. So you need to cater for those 2 years. It's very, very important. I lost my train of thought, so I can't remember what
the question was what, so as soon as they have their job, what is the first steps? What do they do?
Yes, so seek information on the pension. Find out if your employer has a pension for you. If it's not in place, a financial institution provide that, then you can prepare that for yourself. But in essence, let's put it this way, not everybody needs a pension to prepare for pension if they are coming from a background where their parents already sorted that out, you understand? Same with life insurance. But I want you to look at it, especially with life insurance then. The thing is, life is unpredictable. As a human being, I want you to think of yourself as an income generating investment. So what do we do with investments? We protect them, and that is where life insurance comes in. So it's important to get life insurance. If you need it yesterday, not today, not later. But as soon as you get into a job, please find this information. It doesn't mean that if you have a conversation with me today as a financial advisor, then you need to commit today. You need the information and then decide which one do I need and how much of it do I need.
Okay. And a lot of people see life, well, for me, I'm very, I'm only now starting to educate myself on finances and how to manage it and what do I need and what do I don't need and all that. Okay. So just explain a bit about life insurance, because for me, I always had the idea though, it was like a life insurance, life policy. So if something happens to me and I die or something, then the people that I assign it to get this sum of money. Okay. But there's a lot of things attached to it, so you can get a life insurance or a life policy that pays out this or when that happens, or so just tells a little bit about what life policies actually is.
All right, in short, you do have the right information. Yes, life insurance is supposed to pay out once the insured person has passed on or demised per se, but as I said, your parents are looking up to you now. You are generating money, so you are a money generating investment. Yes. So we are saying life insurance, especially the life cover, it's supposed to replace your income that you used to generate for your dependents that you are going to leave behind. Okay. The dependents, it's all up to you who you identify as dependents, and you give them those benefits. The other thing is also you are able to cover also your parents. Say, for instance, your parents were not able to take out a life cover for themselves, but then you have maybe 2-3 other siblings that are younger than you, or you just know, should anything happen to your parents, then you have to take over that responsibility. Then it's important to take a life insurance on your parents, so that money then is able to sustain your siblings, even in the case you are still here, but the parents are not. Okay. Funeral covers, and it's self-explanatory, and also severe illness. I think that is one of the covers that are insurances that are really hardly spoken about. But we have cancer in this world. Yeah. And it's covered. Even early detection, take this money and go and use it to supplement the medical aid.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's just a vast varied
There are,
Options for-
yes, there are, and it's important for people to take time. The youth, take time and consult with a financial advisor. Find out what you need, especially. It's also important to know that covers are cheaper when someone is healthier and when you have more time to
To pay
up
it
to
off,
6
yeah.
years to pay it off. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then moving on to a bit of the housing and the business and that. If, let's say I plan on, my goal is to buy a house 5 years from now.
Yes.
What do I need to do now
Mhm.
to ensure that I am able to do it in 5 years?
Go shopping. Go shopping for a house. Don't be at home and thinking, oh, I love the aluminium windows. I love all this, but you have absolutely no clue what the cost of a house is. See what's in the market and be realistic to find out, okay, what can I then afford? Once you find out, okay, this is the style that I would like to live in Windhoek or in Swakopmund, then you look at those prices and then consult with people that can do projections for you, which is one of the things that we do. We do projections to say, in 5 years, the market will look like this. So today, this house, the 2-bedroom house, is costing 1.2 million, but maybe it will cost maybe 1.6. So then we have to work out a plan to say, on your salary, on your current salary, how can you get there in those 5 years?
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, and that would be then involve maybe like savings or other investments that will pay out in 5
Or
years.
maybe you need a
something like-
different, an additional income.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we are not saying if your income is 15,000, this is all that you can do. You can take up another job. You can do other things so that you live the life that you need, that you want, so that you're at peace and happy.
Yeah,
Soft
and
life.
reach your life goals.
Yes.
And then just lastly, quickly, what is your main advice to young people that are now starting their like financial independence?
3 things that I learned from Robert Kiyosaki. Number 1, find an income, a way to make money. If you want to go to varsity and study, you want to open a business, whatever you want to do, generate income. Secondly, learn how to keep the money in your pocket so that it's not flowing out. There's people with high incomes that at the end of the day, there's absolutely nothing to show for. So you need to learn that. And the third thing is now how to grow the money. And it's very, very important that you make you make sure that you put money where it's going to grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can take care of yourself.
And everyone else.
Yes.
Remember, we are individuals yet in a community. If you are my dependent and he's also a dependent on me, if I'm no longer here, what would happen? You understand?
Yes.
But if we are all here money, income generating investments, then it's 3 people rather than 1 person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lydia, for sharing your knowledge.
All right.
I appreciate it so much, and I am sure that the people at home really learned something. I definitely learned something today,
All right.
so I hope they also did.
Thank you
for joining me.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank
All right.
BlitzFokus kykers, bly net ingeskakel want hierna gaan ons bietjie na 'n nuwe liedjie luister. Welkom kykers by vandag se Voor in die Koor, waar ons liedjie se betekenis ontleed. Hierdie week se Voor in die Koor liedjie is Bankkinders van Fransjo van Cooke. Hierdie liedjie is 'n kragtige sosiale kommentaar op die oormatige digitale druk, misinformasie en angs van die moderne wêreld. Fransjo van Cooke skets 'n donker prentjie van 'n generasie wie se drome deur die internet en valse inligting afgebreek word, wat lei doelloosheid en 'n verlammende prestasieangs. Al is die spreker groot gemaak om dapper te wees, oorheers die vrees vir die onsekere toekoms en die chaos van die hedendaagse samelewing. Deur treffende beelde van oppervlakkigheid, soos om probleme bloot met 'n pleister toe te plak of om vasgevang te wees in 'n plastiek terwyl alles soos melk verouder, wys die teks op die broosheid van die menslike gees. Uiteindelik voel dit asof die mensdom in 'n episentrum van aardbewing probeer oorleef, terwyl die volgende generasie die prys betaal vir 'n wêreld wat sy rigting en waarheid verloor het. Dankie dat jy saam geluister het na die week se Voor in die Koor liedjie. Dit was dit Blitsfokus kykers vir hierdie episode. Ek hoop dit jou geïnspireer om bietjie te gaan kyk na jou finansiële keuses wat jy maak en te beplan vir die toekoms. Tot volgende keer, totsiens.